Do you see here? Hi, guys and gals. Well, again, I hope you're all well. Today is Saturday before Easter, the day before Easter. And it's kind of a calm time. Actually, I hear somebody's doing something in the background. Because over here in Switzerland, Good Friday is a day off, so nobody actually makes anything, that makes noise. But Saturday is kind of like the day in between. And then you have Easter Sunday and Easter Monday, which are days off here. So, in a very good Swiss style, you don't make any noise. You just keep to yourself, either with your family and so on. But as this year, it's going to be different. It's kind of keep to yourself. Well, actually, we have a drinks house party at 5 p.m. over here. So we'll have the family, we'll say online, where we'll be chatting and having drinks together. And tomorrow, well, we'll see how it goes. Probably another one of those. Right now, we have been going to our so-called church services in Florida. Yeah. I'm a Facebook friend with Steve Brown's pastor, which is called, his name is Kevin Labby, and they're in Orlando in Florida. So I go to his church there regularly, so to say, on his streaming online, and we every now and then we chat, but not big chats. I mean, he has a whole congregation to take care of, so he's not taking care of me in that respect. But we've chatted. I've actually shared a video because he made a series on the Four Loves by C.S. Lewis, and I had actually made a tree vlog on that. So I sent him my tree vlog, which he found cool. That was fun. Yeah, there's been a flourishing group actually now on Facebook called is it Old School? Yeah, I think it's called that. Old School YouTubers. Well, guys, you know what I'm thinking about? Become new school. You know what I mean? I'm not denigrating the word old school, but it's nice to see the old videos because I've put up on some myself. It's really cool to see some of those again. But make a vlog. Some of you have already. Show us where you are now in your life. What's going on? And vlogging is like riding a bike. You might feel a little bit insecure in the beginning, but it comes back really quickly. I mean, I've just basically never stopped. So, but you know something? You stop for a week and you feel it. Again, I mean, there's some people out there that are daily vloggers. They've been doing it for years and years and years. I'm not a daily vlogger. I vlog probably a few times a week, sometimes once. I'm not a regular in that respect to say I have to vlog every day, but I do feel in my inner self I have to vlog at least once a week. And maybe it's for me. Well, actually, not only maybe, it is for me. A lot of times vlogging is a kind of a diary, I guess. I've said that many, many times in vlogs in the past. And that's also an important point. I think it has to be that. Because if it isn't, I mean, if you're just a small YouTuber like myself, you wouldn't be able to survive if it isn't some type of I'd almost say a diary of some type. Yeah. Having said that, though, seeing some of those old videos really brings back some great times. Somebody said, and I believe it, I've said it myself actually in other vlogs, is it's too bad that YouTube stopped many years ago now the video responses. I really, really, really like that. And that is actually how I met most of the YouTubers of the so-called old school days, was through video responses. Because you'd see a video response of somebody you had no idea who it was under the main well, those of you who have done it, you know what I'm talking about. And we've met people that way. A long, long, long time ago, I'd have to go and find the video again. I had made something like a YouTube genealogy because people are asking, who were the first persons that you were sub to? And I can't actually remember. I can't. I do know that, of course, there was Geriatric 1927, but a lot of people I had met through the Spooky University group. But before that, I mean, I got to the Spooky University group through people that I had met in Australia. and maybe the Australians weren't actually in the Spooky University group, but people that were in the Australian group that I was in at the time were there. So it's just it's a strange thing. If you've ever done genealogies, you always get surprised as to where the origins come from. And since I've done a lot of that lately, in the last few years, I've become very surprised at a point, and actually happy to see where the origins come from. Yeah, but it's one of those things. Yeah. So how are you all getting along? I mean, with this, it's not always easy, is it? But I mean, we're discovering certain ways of doing things, and what I'm actually maybe slightly concerned is the aftermath. What I mean by that is that how will we, go to one another? Will we dare to touch one another? Will we be worried? Will people want to, give a kiss, even give a hug? This whole effing social distancing thing is not something that I take easily. I tend to be, when possible, I like to be a hugger, and can't. So that's pretty difficult. Aside from that, I mean, this week I've already vlogged once, so I won't go on to what I've been doing again. But I have another week of inspections and stuff like that coming up. Later on, though, today, back to family and how things are going. Well, later on today we have, I said at 5 p.m. Drinks together with the family, but at 4 p.m. we're meeting up with Mrs. DC's brother on Skype or Facebook Messenger, I think. They over there, for some reason, they use Facebook Messenger a lot. So we'll adapt. That's no big deal. And so we'll be meeting then. And yesterday we had chats with two family members from Mrs. DC's side, her sister and her brother, on the Facebook Messenger. Would we have done those otherwise? I was going to say yes, probably, because at Easter we do tend to meet up with people, but it is kind of nice. I mean, I've chatted once this week. Yeah, once this week with Irene, and a few times with my mom. And since my mom is staying at my sister's right now, so I saw my sister, which is her birthday today. Happy birthday, sis. And, it's just the way right now. I mean, we're communicating probably more, are we? Or at least we're thinking about people more. That's a good thing. A lot of people are saying, don't forget to say you love somebody, and I think that's a good thing as well. Yeah. I know that I just had one thing I wanted to talk about, and now, of course, as many people know, when you start to vlog, there's something in vlogging actually that kind of nullifies your memory at times. It'll maybe come back. If it doesn't, I know it'll come back as soon as I turn the camera off, because I want to see. I've been talking 8 minutes, so I will have to turn it off soon. So yeah, there was one thing that actually is kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm putting it at the end of the vlog. That way most people won't hear it, so that's probably okay. There's a big controversy in America and in Europe as well about the chloroquine, the hydroxychloroquine, which is a malaria drug. There's a French medical doctor, a researcher, who's been really pushing it very hard for the COVID-19. Now the Swiss, being very pragmatic as they always are, have actually, I'm coming up to the other, have given, treatments, a bit like, remember in the old AIDS, the first times when they were treating with AIDS, with the tritherapy. Well, the Swiss, being very pragmatic, they're often doing, vlogger's itch, they're doing dye therapy, something else, usually AIDS-style drugs, with the 4-hydroxychloroquine. So we'll see how it comes out. And they were asking the MDs over here, the surgeons and so on, what they thought about it, and well, they were saying, I don't know. There's not all that much evidence, but on the other hand, why not? And being, like I say, the Swiss being very pragmatic, they're not making a big explosion, a political explosion about it. I'm really kind of saddened sometimes when I see how it is in the States right now. I mean, goodness sakes, people are dying, so stop making politics, petty politics. Sorry, but there's a certain party that's doing that right now over there. And you know, I think in that respect, the president over there is, you know, just saying, I know he's not a scientist. We all know that, but he's going on and saying, you know, well, maybe. The head scientist over there, he's more skeptical. And you know what? A lot of people are skeptical about it. And I'm a scientist myself. I'm kind of skeptical as well. I mean, there's not that much evidence. But you know, they're doing clinical tests on only a few people right now. So we're creating data on small data points as well. So I guess go back to as the Swiss are usually. We're trying to be pragmatic without being, you know, without putting people's lives ultimately at risk. And these are people that, you know, it's like they're already dying. Sorry about that, but that's actually the way that it often is. So, you know, you do take extra risks sometimes. Okay, that was my little bit on that one. Just quickly added on at the end. So I hope you're all doing well. And I'm going to say take care, because I am over 10 minutes now. So it'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody. And until next time, probably an Easter vlog. Take care.